Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome all to tonight's presentation of our Savannah Clovers FC against the visiting side Club de Lyon FC in regular season NISA action. I'm Michael Blanton, along with my cohort and rules analyst extraordinaire, Andres Velez Valencia. We are looking forward to spending the next couple hours with you watching some exciting soccer. We are here in sunny Savannah, Georgia, at the ever-beautiful Memorial Stadium here in the Low Country as these two southern NISA powerhouses clash once again. It's a hot one here today as we're fully in the swing of the southern summer season, which brings with it heavy humidity and the ever-present threat of a pop-up thunderstorm. The Clovers have the edge over Club de Lyon in this series with 2 wins, 1 loss, and 3 draws, so both teams will be looking to come out swinging, trying to get another notch in that win column. They last faced each other back on June 12th, with the Clovers taking the win 3-2 behind goals from midfield Aaron Martinez and a goal from Zach Hargreaves. In earlier action this week, the Clovers bowed out of the NISA Independent Cup after dropping to UPSL side SC Heat. The SC Heat will move on to play Club de Lyon, who recently beat UPSL side United Soccer Alliance, to advance to the Southeastern Regional Final, where the winner will host the trophy. The Clovers are coming in having made some adjustments to their lineup as they have been battered recently with some defensive injuries, as well as a yellow card accumulation suspension for stalwart center back Daniel De Leon. Captain Cam Schneider and veteran goalkeeper Jack Crichton are also out tonight, having picked up some knocks. The young and athletic Grayson Padone will be stepping in between the pipes. And now I'd like to welcome in Andres Velez Valencia. Andres, given the Clovers are coming off a tough battle earlier this week, where they dropped out of the Independent Cup and with some disruption to the typical defensive and midfield lineup, what are you looking to see tonight?
Yeah, Mike, thanks for having me again. Yeah, I mean, looking at the past record between Club de Leon and the Savannah Clovers, looks like Savannah has the edge so far this season as far as not having lost to them once. They've had a couple wins and it looks like a tie.
Yep.
Um, so with a couple of those injuries, the defender being out today, and it looks like who did you say is dropping back for him?
Yeah, it's going to be usual defensive midfielder Zach Hargreaves sliding back to center back position.
Yeah, so it looks like there's that with Jack Crichton being out and Grayson stepping in, just a few spots where a couple of guys having to step up.
Yeah, we're going to have some differences for sure. They're going to have to come together as a team.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of possession and maybe the ability to go forward with this kind of a lineup?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they still are playing a pretty similar style to what they've done. So as long as they can kind of keep that going, they've had some good possession-based soccer the past few games they've played, and
Very true.
I think they can keep it going, especially with those injuries and the more limited subs they have today. They're going to want to play that possession. Let the ball do all the work.
I agree completely. As we both know from playing on turf, it is way hotter down on the turf than it is in the ambient temperature. The rubber in that turf holds heat, so yeah, keep possession, let the ball do the work, and hopefully not tire themselves out, because that has been one of their biggest issues this season, is having a bit of trouble with getting tired later in the game.
Oh yeah, I think that'll be key. Staying strong defensively, especially at least the first half of the game, not giving anything up, so that they're not in any sort of hole that they've got to work too hard towards the end of the game to dig themselves out of. So. Yep. Yeah, I think those are a few key things there for trying to get a win today.
Yeah, very good. And to mirror what we were just talking about, and speaking with Coach David Proctor, he does want to keep things simple and certainly work on getting a home clean sheet. That's what they need. So, in other news this week, the NISA June Performers of the Month were announced this week, with the Savannah Clovers getting quite a few nods, including Club of the Month, highlighting their commitment to the community through hosting June 5th's Pride Night, supporting the well-being of Savannah's LGBTQIA+ community, their Train Like a Pro event, in which Clover's staff and players gave teenage boys and girls a game day experience, and as well as Military and First Responders Night, in which portions of the ticket sales were donated to the Nine Line Federation. The Clovers also earned Operations Team of the Month, in which their matchday operations, led by staff Brian Sykes and Chris Miller, maintained exceptional standards in all areas of the game day operations through 3 home matches, as well as navigating a 3-match road trip. The Clovers also have 3 players representing the NISA June Best 11. Forward Roddy Green, having an outstanding year so far, contributed a goal and 2 assists. Midfielder and team veteran Aaron Martinez contributed 2 goals and an assist, as well as holding an almost 90% passing completion percentage, as well as over 20 defensive interceptions. And on defense, Captain Cam Schneider earned the nod with a goal, an assist along to go with over 35 interceptions across 5 games and an 80% pass completion rate. Club de Lyon players also representing the June Best 11. Midfielders Matthias Perron with 1 goal and 2 assists and 88% pass completion rate. And defender Matthias Cruz with 20 interceptions across 4 games, along with an 81% pass completion rate. Anyway, we're in for some great soccer tonight, and we'll be back shortly to get this game under the way and announce the starting rosters. And welcome back once again, everybody. And as we're getting ready to get started, we'll come now with the starting lineups for tonight's match. For Club de Leon FC out of Florida, with Coach Juan Martinez running the show, we have number 2, Ivan Arenas. Number 4, Matthias Cruz. Number 6, Sebastian Mateus. Number 10, Matthias Perron. Number 11, Pedro Hernandez Echeverria. Number 12 in goalkeeper, Hector Melendez. Number 13, Carter Burris. Number 17, Christopher Clement. Number 27, Augustin Ortiz. Number 36, Christian Aragon Ruiz. Number 40, William Wango. And for your Savannah Clovers, led by Coach David Proctor here in his second year as a professional club, starting at forward or at wing, number 2, Chandler Vaughn. Number 3, defense, Kyle Nelson. Number 6, midfielder, Mason Moyers, as we are now underway. Number 8, Aaron Martinez. Number 10, Corey Lundeen. Number 11, forward, Roddy Green. Number 12, defender, Alex Ainskoff. Number 4, usual midfielder, sliding into the center back position, Zach Hargreaves. Number 25, goalkeeper, stepping in for Jack Crichton, is Grayson Padone. Number 30, midfielder, Alejandro Cruz. And number 31, defender, Alfredo Diaz-Santillan. As we're underway, Clovers now have possession, playing it back to Padone as he's looking long. Be interesting to see what gets happening in very early stages of this game with all these lineup changes. Corey Lundeen with an early ball through, finding Vaughn.
Great look, just little, not quite enough in front of him, but that was a great look at a through ball.
Yeah, Corey Lundeen is playing his natural position, kind of sitting as a number 10 right back behind the defense, maybe even a false 9. Excellent at spraying the ball all around the field, and you're going to see Vaughn getting up the field quite a bit in those positions. It was excellent defense by Club de Lyon to intercept. And Hargreaves with his first touch as a defender. Looks like we're already seeing a little bit of early pressure here from Club de Lyon. They're going to want to play on the front foot.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing on the first possession as well. I think it's a sign of early things to come.
Yep, just like we were talking, hoping the Clovers don't do is get tired. We'll see if Club de Lyon will tire themselves out.
But you can really see, based on the formation now from Club de Lyon, they're looking to play pretty attacking base. I mean, they've got a lot of guys, up on the defensive line of the Clovers, ready to receive.
They got 4, 5, 6 already up there attacking that line as they have 2 defenders back with the ball. You can see Melendez, their goalkeeper, also stepping up. He's going to be an integral part of holding that possession for Club de Lyon.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, that midfield is bare. I mean, they're going to, I don't know if they plan on trying to build out of the back or, just play long balls through, but they are playing very attacking minded.
And one thing I think the Clovers are going to hope is just like that, trying to catch them off guard, intercepting some of the passes. One of the things mentioned during the June Best 11 was just how many interceptions the midfield and defenders had for Player of the Month for, Cam Schneider and Aaron Martinez. That's really indicative of the entire Clovers team. They love filling up the lanes, intercepting passes, just disrupting things. And that does work for them very well defensively.
Again, look at that. I mean, that is 5 guys in line.
It's not usual, is it?
No, you don't quite see it very often. Usually when you do, you'll see them just kind of play it quick up, a lot faster than they are, but they are trying to, have some build-up play out of the back and find a clean pass up top.
And that's our first whistle of the game for a foul. Aaron Martinez taken down with a bit of trip. No, nothing malicious. Free kick taken by Hargreaves. Crossfield ball looking for Vaughn. And Diaz-Santillan I believe he's making his 4th start here for the Clovers since joining the club midway through the season. He's stepped in very nicely, really becoming part of this team quick. As De Leon's getting a break into the box. And excellent defending by Hargreaves to intercept.
Yeah, Alfredo's game, his first game, I believe, against the Michigan Stars. Great performance that game, really solid. Making great runs up the line as well. So hopefully he can continue that great start to his career here.
Absolutely. Another good thing to note with DSNT, and you have Chandler Vaughn on that side, who was last year's Clovers Player of the Year, was played on that defensive wing much himself all last season, and now stepping up to the midfield. You're going to be able to see them switching positions quite a bit. That should bring some good moves here for the Clovers. Bedone looking long for Vaughn.
Great ball from the back.
Second action of the season here for Grayson Pedone. He last got in for the second half of the win against Kalanji Pro in the Independent Cup. It's nice to see the youngster getting a start here, unfortunately with Crichton being out with an injury, but he should fill in nicely.
Yeah, based off that pass, looks like he's got some great distribution skills out from the box. So hopefully that can come into play during this game.
Absolutely, because they do use Crichton quite a bit with his feet, looking for those options. It's really having an 11th outfield player on the field can make all the difference in a game. Lundeen. Martinez looking for a cross. Finds Roddy Green, top of the box. A lot of pressure there for Roddy Green. Able to bring it down, but Melendez off his line very well. Well, long ball looking for forwards of De Leon. Seeing some kick and run here from De Leon. I guess that's what you get with having all those people up the field. Cruz for De Leon. Out wide. Aragon Ruiz looking forward. The cut in. Shot taken, blocked. Excellent defending by the Clovers. As I believe that was Matthias Perron getting into the box.
Yeah, key block there.
Pardon me, that was Wangu getting forward to the box. Making himself dangerous. De Leon is definitely coming out on the front foot here.
Again, just an empty midfield. It is an interesting way to go about this game.
You can see with that positioning by Club De Leon, it is drawing back all the defensive midfielders for the Clovers. Kind of taking the Clovers out of their usual shape when they like to press.
Yeah.
But, as you were mentioning, early on in this game, we don't have the personnel, so they have to be smart. And it looks like they just want to sit back and absorb that pressure with their athleticism.
Yeah, and I think that's a smart way to go about it, especially just kind of to conserve energy because, if you're still trying to press high and then leaving your back's exposed to those many players on the on the offensive line, it's going to expose yourself.
Absolutely. Long, hot game. They have to be prepared. Oof. And Pedone does well to come off his line, getting close to that 18-yard box.
That was close. I mean, that ball clearly staying within the box, but his body being almost completely outside of it. Completely legal as long as that ball is still inside the box.
Yes, absolutely.
Or on the line at least. But, yeah, kind of an unconventional thing. You don't see that too often.
Looking long. Ball's going to travel in this heat quite a bit, and Pedone has a big foot getting it upfield. Making things troublesome for Club De Leon.
Not the most comfortable looking back pass I've seen.
Yeah, it was almost a shot on Melendez there from his own teammate, but we'll have a Clover's throw deep in De Leon territory. Mason Moyer's on the ball, looking wide for Ainscough. Shielded off by Cruz. Unable to get to it, out of bounds. Club De Leon throw. Roddy Green intercepts, making some trouble, but De Leon doing well to stay with as they get the ball back and out of trouble. I think we're about close to 10 minutes into this game. No real rhythm or rhyme to anything happening on the field right now.
Yeah, a couple chances for both teams, but Yeah, I think a little bit inconsistent on both sides.
Do have a whistle for a brief stoppage of play here. As we forgot to mention, our officiants for the game here tonight are center referee Camille Sakura, assistant referee Matthew Martinson, and the second assistant referee Jonathan Smith, and our fourth official in the middle on the sideline here, Louis Gratz. As we are back underway, Club de Lyon content to hold the ball in the back, looking for simple options. Clover's inviting the pressure. Hargreaves intercepts. Poran on the ball. Looking through, and Nelson's able to get under it. Diaz-Santillan challenging Burris for the ball. Ball into the box, and Nelson just launches it out of bounds, giving themselves a bit of a breather here. One thing you will see from Club de Lyon, if they're able to get on the end of some of these clearances, some of these other long balls forward, having all those players forward, they'll have a very good chance at cleaning up a lot of the second looks, which will continue to put that Clover's defense under trouble.
Yeah, for sure. Having those numbers up top, you know, kind of just increasing your odds of winning that second ball if it's put up.
Just like that, Moyers won that one, but because they have to drift in their entire defense, as ball's played back into the box here, Nelson getting to the end of it. Great defensive play as we're whistled for a foul.
Yeah, that's it. It's about 3 dangerous balls that have been put into the Clover's box, and, you know, I think they've been handling it well.
It's just a matter of keeping up with it now. Padone looks short to Nelson. De Leon sending pressure. Vaughn is up for the win, but out of bounds. Throwing for De Leon. Poran content to hold. Over to Matthias. Clement checking in. And Clover's gained possession. Ortiz does well to get out of trouble for De Leon. Now finding space. Ruiz looking for the cross. And easily into Bonone's arms as he's looking to get it going for the Clovers now.
The best bit of combination play we've seen from Club de Lyon so far.
Yep, they shut down the long ball for a minute and decided to do a little bit of passing and running from that midfield spot. But the pressure once again winning the ball back for them. Burris looking for options. As he finds Perron. Perron has a go. From about 40 out, just sails wide of the goal. No real trouble there, but the captain for De Leon not afraid to have a look from deep.
Ambitious, but I'm never opposed to those kind of thoughts.
That's some of the most exciting soccer is when you get to see long balls like that. Corey Lundin does well to gain possession back for the Clovers, stepping in for some defensive duties. Now the Clovers looking to mount an attack. Martinez able to stay with it. And he is brought down, whistled for a foul. Clovers free kick. And a stoppage of play as there looks to have been a bit of a hand to the face there, bringing down one of the Clovers players.
I don't think
Not sure
too
there's
much, in that
much
one.
into that one.
I think we'll continue here with no real punishment taken.
So much gamesmanship these days in professional soccer and all soccer where, the officials are told to pay close attention to anything happening, shot to the face, elbow, forearm, hand to the face, anything. It's the quickest way to get a red card if you're the the offender on that. So you see a lot of players trying to sell that out a little bit. Free kick by Hargreaves. Off of Roddy Green. No real danger on that. Club de Lyon playing a very high line on that free kick. Not afraid of the ball getting behind them because it looks like they'll be fine with Melendez coming off his line.
Yeah, Clovers look, content just sitting back when Club de Lyon has possession. I think it's just the smart move for this game, just to conserve a little energy, especially in this heat. That high press can just be extremely brutal as the game goes on.
Yeah, absolutely. High press is great when you have, the Clovers have plenty of athletes. They can run, a lot of speed on the team, but as we noted earlier on, as they do win the ball back here, going directly at Club de Lyon. Lundin now on the ball, lets it for Martinez. Lundin into the box. And tackled from behind. Excellent defensive play by Club de Lyon. Lundin was in on goal.
And great offensive move. Great awareness from everyone. Lundin letting that ball slip by him so he can continue that run almost.
Excellent dummy play.
Yeah, almost untracked. And they were able to come back last second and get that block.
Great defensive play there by Club de Lyon to prevent the best scoring opportunity of this game so far. Does result in a Clovers corner kick. Clovers good on set pieces. Ball's up. And Melendez keeps it going. Not out of danger yet. But Melendez is able to get back up, come and collect the ball, and slow things down here for Club de Lyon. Getting back to an earlier point before that, great sequence by the Clovers. Was going to mention that, the Clovers, usually a high pressing team, can move and move and move. Always quick to bring on subs in that second half when they've worn themselves down. Not going to happen in this game simply because of the injuries and because of a bit of a sparse bench now, as we were mentioning earlier. Coach David Proctor, very good tactician, has to change things up a little bit from his usual style of play. Dummy through. Coming to Wangu's feet. Clovers intercept. Cruz getting things going, finding Moyers. And intercepted by De Leon. Burris. Finds Echeverria. And throw in Clovers. Good defense. And Mason Moyers looking to switch the point of attack to Ainscough on the far side. Kyle Nelson does well to win that, and Corey Lundin has some space. Lundin very good with the ball at his feet, looking for options. Looking for Green on the outside. Just a little slow on that pass, but we will have a Clovers goal or corner kick, pardon me.
Yeah, there's been a few moments like that so far this game where Clovers are on a good move and the ball is just almost right enough, and it's just a hair off.
Sometimes what you get again with a little bit of this hot turf, it's going to make that ball slow up, skip, and bounce a little bit. Hargreaves, early ball in. Roddy Green getting ahead to it, trying to flick it on, but out of bounds for a goal kick.
Yeah, good attempt. I mean, he was faced almost away from goal and had to really try hard to redirect that ball, but a good effort.
As tough as that is, the Clovers do very well with those short corner kicks. Green always the target man on that. He's able to get that ball going, and he has scored once or twice with that same kind of ball.
Yeah, he does a good job of breaking away from his marker and almost being completely alone by the time he gets ahead on it.
Some of the sun now disappearing behind clouds as they're starting to roll in. As we mentioned before, pop-up storms can happen at any time in Savannah. Got a little bit of threatening clouds just off in the distance. No real danger here for a storm yet.
Yeah, I believe there's a severe thunderstorm warning for some surrounding areas, but I believe we'll be okay here.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that and let you know if anything's going to happen. As De Leon has a throw in. Starting to see a little more Clovers pressure now. As they back off a little bit. Just jockeying for position. A little bit of a chess match. Ball played through. Padone coming off his line. Padone knocked down. And goal for Club De Leon as there's a bit of a defensive mishap here for the Clovers.
Yeah, that was a good ball out of the back.
Excellent ball through by De Leon.
Into space. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate mishap there for the Clovers is trying to get back. Padone was wanting to be quick off his line, and as we mentioned, that ball gets hung up on this hot turf. Wasn't able to get to it and ended up colliding with his own man. And I believe that was number 13, Carter Burris, getting to the end of that for the goal. Coming across the field, getting to the other side, taking advantage of the mishap and slotting that in. 21st minute, Clovers 0, Club De Leon 1. As we're back underway, we'll look to see how the Clovers are going to respond. De Leon still just content to knock the ball back around. We'll see if they change their game up a little bit with this 1-0 lead. But you see Roddy Green and Lundeen doing well to direct the players behind them, organizing, as there's a turnover here. Hargreaves doing well to get back to it. And unfortunately, another goal here for Club De Leon. Minutes after the first, another bit of a defensive mishap here.
Yeah, I think that's going to go a bit more of a defensive mishap than the first.
Yes, I would agree.
That was a ball that I think could have easily been taken care of, and it doesn't look like either the defender or the goalkeeper could really make a decision on who's going to take care of that ball.
Yeah, that's unfortunately exactly it. A bit of a miscommunication there, and nobody taking ownership of what they wanted to happen. As a goalkeeper, you got to come out and claim that ball. I think he was a little bit hesitant because he thought Hargreaves had a touch on it, but Hargreaves at the same time, just get that out.
So exactly what we talked about at the beginning, Mike. This 2-0 hole that the Clovers find themselves in now. It's a long game to go. It's hot. It's going to be exactly what you did not want.
Right you are, as we are back underway here. Goal was scored by number 36, Christian Aragon Ruiz. As Clovers mounting an attack. Good response here right after the goal.
Yeah, they went right after that, right at kickoff.
They're going to have to keep doing that. Now they got to dig down and find something here, as we do have another corner kick. Good ball up. Lundeen able to collect, finds Hargreaves back out wide. And another cross here. Roddy Green getting up and just wide of the goal. Excellent chance for Roddy Green with the head once again.
Yeah,
that's much better from the Clovers here in response.
Yeah, quick couple of opportunities, right after getting that second goal scored. So a pretty uplifting response, and let's hope that they can keep this up. And again, finding Rodney Green off the cross, I mean, he can clearly the target man, and they just have to keep finding him.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be the bread and butter in this one. You are right. Now you're seeing the pressure turned up by the Clovers, as that's the only response they can have now. They're going to have to, as mentioned, dig down and really go for it here. They have to make sure to do it as a unit. Perron cuts back and has space in the middle of the park.
Yeah, great turn there in the midfield to just completely open it up.
And looking out wide for Ruiz. And he will be whistled offsides here. Will be a Clovers free kick.
Yeah, fortunate to get that offside call. The Club de Lyon are, their transition play and getting it up quick. It's been tough on the Clovers back line.
It is. It's definitely causing some problems for them. Club de Lyon currently sitting at the bottom of the division for Nice, playing like a very good team who's at the top right now. Really finding their stride. One of their wins. Pardon me. It's not Club de Lyon at the bottom. They're second from the bottom, but as a long ball is taken, no danger there. Club de Lyon just behind the Clovers in the standings. Playing like a very well-oiled machine at this point.
Yeah, I believe just back 3 points, so if this result holds, it'd put them just in line with Clovers points-wise.
Bedone driving the ball long. Burris to Perron. Melendez content to hold the ball. The ball being a Zara ball, the official soccer ball sponsor of Nice. Out wide and back. Mateus back to Melendez and cycling back over again. Another long ball forward. Finding Wangu. Wangu with the ball across the box. Burris able to get to it. Nelson putting him under, and Clovers do well to intercept and get out of danger.
Good tackle there to retain possession.
Club de Lyon not relenting any pressure up there in the box. They do not want the Clovers to get out and get a break.
And again, the way they advance the ball has been similar this whole game. They have that high offensive line, I think 5 guys that time, and they pass around low in the back until they find that opening, and they executed pretty well a few times, finding a runner that can get his foot on the ball.
That's right. It's a very clear game plan by Club de Lyon, and they're executing it very well. Long ball out of bounds, throw in for Club de Lyon.
I mean, honestly, at times it's looking like they're playing a 3-1-5 almost.
Very unconventional.
Yeah, I mean, when they're on the attack, it is very attack minded.
And when you're up 2-0, you usually see change, want to sit back a little more. They're not. Game plan staying exactly the same here for Club de Lyon. Melendez driven ball, finding the foot of Clement. Ortiz. For Wangu up top. And all the way back to Melendez. Diaz-Santillan does well to get up and win that ball.
Looks like we have a water break, right?
Yep. What minute are we in at this point?
Looks like we're in the 31st minute. So.
Yep, 31st minute. Looks like our on-field clock is having a bit of a malfunction today. So we're keeping time up here in the booth. As is typical here in hot weather, games played in the summer, we will have a hydration break. Now, we'll take a moment for a word from our sponsors. Jalapenos Mexican Grill has been the Savannah area's favorite place for authentic Mexican food for 26 years. Jalapenos offers an extensive menu of traditional and fusion Mexican food with endless choices. With 8 locations across the Savannah area, Jalapenos Mexican Grill is your place for authentic Mexican food. Optum Orthopedics is the exclusive orthopedic provider of the Savannah Clovers Football Club. Whether it's computerized testing for concussions or proactive approaches that prevent injuries, Optum Orthopedics is proud to help these athletes excel on the field while providing the finest care in the Southeast. For more information, visit OptumOrthopedics.com. And Spa Blue is the official day spa of the Savannah Clovers. Voted best local spa since 2011. Visit Spa Blue today. And fans, stay on top of the latest Savannah Clovers news by following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. For news, tickets, and to join the Clovers newsletter, visit SavannahClovers.com. Water break is over. Players getting back out on the field, and we will have a Club de Lyon throw. Back underway. And Clover's able to pick possession up. Last 15 minutes of the half here. Let's see what the Clovers can mount. Paris does well for Club de Lyon to maintain possession. Pulling the ball back out of danger, back to the defensive. Good win by Diaz-Santillan. Flicked on by Roddy Green. Lundin into the box. And just poked away. Melendez off his line, able to get to it. Great sequence for the Clovers, but Club de Lyon defense once again rising to the occasion. Another long ball looking for Wangu. And the touch by Matthias Cruz on the far side, out of bounds. Clover's throw. And a bit of a Clover's missed touch. Once again, another throw, far side of the field.
Yeah, I think they just got to work on those careless passes and just really try to retain possession as much as possible. So far, I think Club de Lyon having the fair share of possession so far this half. And, you know, I think Clovers have had some good opportunities on some counters and quick attacks, but, you know, I think they want to try to control this game a little more if they can.
Yeah, that would definitely make a very big difference for them. As they're mounting an attack right now, looking good, but cleaned up by De Leon once again. Clovers, let's see if they can get some players up into the box here. But to your point, Andres, that's very true. Club de Lyon is holding a lot of the possession. They're not afraid to just keep it amongst the goalkeeper and the back two defenders. And that's not giving the Clovers much of an opportunity. Mason Moyers, number 6 for the Clovers, looking to have a long ball into the box. Good throw. Dangerous, brought down by Martinez. Back out to Moyers. And Moyers with another good cross here. Chandler Vaughn getting to it, and Melendez able to clean that up. Another great sequence by the Clovers. That long throw is dangerous as any set piece as you can get.
Yeah, Hargreaves doing a really good job there of getting that cross off. Oof. Shaky ball played back. But yeah, great job getting that cross in just on the touch line. And again, the crossing play has been a strong point of the Clovers game so far.
Yes, absolutely. But DSNTN missed a touch in the midfield and able to give De Leon a bit of a possession here. Wangu has a go. And easily collected by Padone in the back.
Yeah, collected well. Those bouncing balls right before you can be a little tricky sometimes, but he read that well.
Very true. Another thing this pressure by De Leon is causing is, hurting the possession by the Clovers as they like to play out of the back themselves quite a bit. Long ball is taken, does well. Was a handball, but play going on. Lundin was able to retain possession, so no call there. So lofted balls into the box is brought down by De Leon. Kyle Nelson finding Lundin. And good ball to the outside, getting Ainscough into the attack. Early ball looking for Roddy Green.
Again, dangerous cross.
That's looking much better for the Clovers. Chandler Vaughn looking for an option, finds Lundin. Lundin still in the box with possession here with a cross.
Good feet there in the box. Able to maneuver around the defender, find some space, try to get the cross in, but good control.
Number 10, Corey Lundin, central midfielder for the Clovers, arguably some of the best footwork for the Clovers. Does well to keep that possession in the box, make an opportunity for them. We'll have a corner kick. Ball's up. Kyle Nelson goes for it, but De Leon does well. Clovers still being dangerous in the box here. Nelson looking for the back post.
Good
and
idea.
Out of bounds. Not a bad idea by the center back getting into the action here. And it looks like we will have our first sub of the game here. Bit different to see here in the first half.
It's like Gabriel Ortiz coming in for Christopher Clement. It's like a center back change. And not sure if that's tactical or if there's some sort of fatigue or injury thing going on, but interesting change to make in the 39th minute.
Yeah, usually you would see that wait until halftime, but not sure if Coach Juan Martinez for Club de Leon is seeing all these crosses causing trouble. Maybe wants to get a little bit taller of a center back on there. But
honestly, that's might not be bad reasoning. I mean, those crosses have been dangerous. And not only the balls are good, but there's so much movement from the Clovers in the box trying to attack that ball. I mean, it's an aggressive play, and it's been great.
Yep. Yeah, when you have Roddy Green being able to get up, excellent target man, and then when you get Kyle Nelson coming in on set pieces out of the center back position, that causes a lot of trouble. They've got some size to them.
Yeah. So I definitely could see you being right. The coach wanting to put a taller guy there to try to handle some of those crosses in.
Yeah, last thing De Leon wants to do is let the Clovers get a goal going into halftime, as that could really shift some momentum. Did have a foul that brought down a De Leon player just on the other side of midfield on the long ball. Free kick for De Leon. Going right up the gut, but Kyle Nelson is there. Roddy Green and Mason Moyers do well to collect it, but Club De Leon gets it right back. Cruz with a cross. Right back to him. And goes for it again, and off of Diaz Santillan, throw in for De Leon. Short throw taken, rattled around in the box, but out of bounds for a Clovers goal kick. Taken quickly to Hargreaves, looking for his options. Finding Lundin in the middle. There's the first touch for Ortiz on the defensive side, the new substitute.
But the first one is 10, because within 10 miles, the referee stopped away. Because he says it's supposed to tell the ref who's dead with me. So stop playing until 30 minutes of time.
Good poke there to get the ball back.
Roddy Green into the box. Looking for a cross.
Oh.
And almost a goal.
Yeah, it took a while for everyone here to figure out what side of the net that ball bounced on.
That was close. Some of the fans on this near side here thought that was in.
Yeah, it took a little bit of that ball to roll away from the goal to realize, okay, that's not in. But
Melendez was stepping out to intercept that cross just as the defender was coming in, and quick corner taken. Cleared out, but Hargreaves getting to the end of it. Able to get a ball across. And Hargreaves resetting back to Moyers. All the way back to Bedone. A lot of pressure by De Leon.
good flick, but he did run start that
Just
run
a
a
hair.
little too early. He knew what he was ready for that flick on. He read it well, but just
He was. De Leon stepped up beautifully on that trap. Cruz did very well to get up and win that and flick it on. Roddy Green just a hair off sides. Bedone with an excellent ball forward. Feeling the pressure, but looking long, knowing he has people who can bring the ball down.
Yeah, I think as start to get this cloud cover, I think the field's cooling off a little bit. I think the Clovers are a little more willing to press high, spend a little more energy.
Always easier when it's not as hot.
Oh yeah.
Vaughn with an excellent interception. Diaz Santillan. Lundin looking for a way through. De Leon back with possession. Ortiz. Ortiz on spin cycle. Chandler Vaughn does well to intercept once again.
Good recovery from Club de Leon. Ortiz lost the ball in the midfield, and he did well to work back and retain possession for his team.
Certainly one of those plays that keeps the team energized. Lose the ball, continue doing work, and get back and win it. So now Melendez just looking long.
Yeah, more often than not, someone loses the ball in the midfield, and I'd say a good 70-80% of the time, they just, head goes down, and they're
hands get thrown up, head
Yeah.
goes down. They're frustrated.
their play is stopped for the moment, but it's always good to see a player work back when they lose the ball.
Absolutely. Long ball looking for Wengu once again. Nelson steps up. Great tackle by Hargreaves, but burst to it. Gets a shot off, not too far from goal. But again, Club de Leon looking dangerous.
Yeah, I think that one was slipping through a little too easily. I think Clovers need to be a little stronger and really attacking the ball, getting it out.
Yeah, it seems they're having a little bit more trouble anticipating some of these bounces. Because you saw Kyle Nelson step up on that and kind of overran it. As balls crossed through, Diaz Santillan back onto it with Burris pressuring.
Is that sacrilege or?
Oh, you almost wish that he would have held that whistle a little more to see where that play was developing. I mean, that was a tough one to see. An advantage was potentially going to be, could be called, but I don't know. He almost could have been away there if that.
Lundin did have some space. Roddy Green checking back, fouled on his attempt checking back. But Clover's free kick. Ainscough.
Just hit the 45th minute, so looks like ref puts up 4 minutes of stoppage time.
Yep, 4 minutes left to go here. Of course, official time kept by our center official.
4 minutes is quite a bit. Two goals on a sub, really. It's about it.
Yeah, I didn't think there was too much in the way of stoppage here. The one De Leon celebration was a little extended. We did have the water break, too.
Well,
still don't know if that was 4 minutes worth.
And good foul there called by the ref. Water breaks typically, though, as a running clock, unless they're stopping it for these games.
Yeah, that's true. As Kyle Nelson was brought down, back to his feet with a little bit of a hobble and a step. He should be okay. Let's see if the Clovers can get something going here in the last couple minutes of the half. Warriors wide to Hargreaves. Hargreaves looking for an early ball. Lundin goes up. Chandler Vaughn does well on the second ball. Burris doing some dirty work for De Leon on defense. Earns himself a foul. Tough, gritty work by the defender for Club De Leon. They're going to take their time here.
Yeah, I think Club De Leon okay with seeing this half out. 2-0 lead going into the break is a pretty ideal situation for them. But it's what they always say. It's one of the most common things they say in soccer. 2-0 lead can be the most dangerous lead.
That is very true. Teams get so complacent, stop playing their game. Always gives an opportunity to open the door for the opposing or the team that's down. Roddy Green checking back. Padone to Hargreaves. To Nelson. Good early ball by Chandler Vaughn, finding Lundin. Lundin finding Santina with an early cross.
Oh.
Dangerous ball.
Man, looks like Roddy Green just stopped his run.
Slowed up his run, waiting for a cutback as opposed to continuing the run.
Yeah, I think he just got caught right in the middle there. Great ball in.
Excellent ball. Nobody finding it as it rolls out of bounds for a goal kick. But again, Clover's putting some good things together here.
Open in the midfield.
Ortiz has an option. Finding Wengu on the far side, into the box. In on goal. And down to the feet of Padone, and in the goal it goes. Padone trying to get that kick save, but unfortunately gets across the line, and it's for the third strike here for Club De Leon in stoppage time before half.
That's unfortunate, with just 1 minute left to go for this half. Them getting that goal. It's, Ortiz got, made that turn in the middle, and it's been a few times where he turns and then he just has acres of space and is able to easily find someone. I mean, it quickly turned into a 4v3 where the Club De Leon was able to find some space in the box and get a shot off.
Yeah, tough break. Club De Leon turning something out of nothing with the Clovers really against the run of play. Clovers were pushing up, had that opportunity, resulted in the goal kick, not able to get back. And as you said, Ortiz did very well to turn and find space. Number 40, our goal scorer, William Wengu, slotted out to the left side of the box where there's no defender to be seen. Able to receive a pass and get in on goal directly at Padone. Another bit of a mishap here.
Sloppy again from the Clovers.
Echeverry into the box. And excellent recovery by Kyle Nelson to get that ball out of bounds as the whistle blows here for the end of the first half.
Well, Mike,
Go ahead.
What are your thoughts for that first half?
Initial thoughts, bit of a tough break, some communication breakdowns, and some tired players. That's certainly what I'm seeing here, and need to step into the locker room, get their heads back high, and just regroup. Come out, take it as, come out, regroup, and change things.
Yeah. I mean, I think the intensity for the Clovers was what was up. They just a few defensive mishaps.
Yep.
Unfortunate to get that last goal right before the half ended on some stoppage that I think was a little more than I expected. But
Yeah.
never blame it. You can never blame
That's
it.
true. Very true. Well, that's the end of your first half. Savannah Clovers 0, Club de Lyon 3. We will be back in about 15 minutes to begin in the second half. I'm Mike Blanton with Andres Velez Valencia, and we'll be back. And good evening, everybody. Welcome back here to Memorial Stadium here in usual sunny Savannah. Bit overcast now as we just got started after a rain delay. About ready for kickoff here for the second half. And there's our whistle. Clover's looking forward, trying to get everyone up the field. Diaz Santillan. Looks like we do have a few new players on the field for the Clovers. We'll announce those subs shortly. What are you hoping to see here, Andres?
Yeah, I think I really want to see the Clovers, control the game, retain possession of the ball, a little more than they did first half. That's the biggest change I want to see. That clean up things a little defensively. A few of those, a couple of those goals first half just were a little scrappy and could have been taken care of a little better.
Agreed.
But the intensity they showed in the offense, was great. If they can keep that up this half, they're bound to see something out of it. But they just got 3 goals to come back from, so they're going to want to get something started pretty quick.
Yep, couldn't agree with you more. Want to see them get out on a good foot here and hopefully get an early goal. So a little housekeeping here for the second half. Do have one substitute for the Clovers, as it looks like De Leon's stepping forward. Defense does well to clean it up. Roddy Green to Moyers. Tough tackle, but out of bounds for a throw for the Clovers. As mentioned, some housekeeping. The only substitute made for the Savannah Clovers, stepping off the field, number 8, Aaron Martinez, and stepping on, number 9, Lester Hayes. Clovers looking to add another forward to be up there as a target man. Ball played through. Diaz Santillan getting an option here. Looks wide to Hayes. Hayes looking for a cross, but deflected out of bounds. Good direct play by the Clovers, resulting in their first corner kick here of the second half. Hargreaves looking quick. Ball's up. Diaz Santillan to the end of it. Roddy Green.
Oh.
Roddy Green has a go just wide. Bounced off the post, off Melendez's head, and out of bounds for another corner kick. Best opportunity for the Clovers so far.
Man, and could he been any more unfortunate? Off the post, off the head of the keeper, and just wide.
Ball's to Hayes' feet. Cross back in, getting up is Nelson. And off the defender.
Again, great intensity from the Clovers. Similar to what we saw in the first half. They just got to be able to try to convert something here early on.
And they are going quick. Fortunately, that one just goes out of bounds, no danger, and Club de Lyon will get a break. The Clovers already looking dangerous, looking direct. Funny you should say, seen many a time where a ball off the post into the keeper's head results in a goal. Yeah. Melendez just has the right-shaped head.
You've seen a couple of those, right?
I believe it's happened to me. Looking at the defensive setup for the Clovers, they've also changed that a little bit here. Coach Proctor making some adjustments, stepping number 24, Zach Hargreaves, back up into his usual defensive mid position. See, Alex Ainscough stepping from the outside more towards the inside, and Mason Moyers is dropping back on defense to help while going forward, still taking a midfield position. It's going to be a lot of movement as they look to get opportunities here.
Looks like the coaches really evaluated how that first half went, and they made quite a few tactical changes going into this half. In a loose ball.
Oh, tough ball. Club de Lyon getting a break. It's Echeverria still on it with his right foot. Goes right at Padone. Excellent save, Padone.
Great save by the keeper.
Padone doing a great job there, backing up his teammate. Kyle Nelson had a bit of a tough pass, intercepted, and it was almost a 2-on-1. Did well to recover and slow it down, but Padone making an excellent save.
Yeah, really saving the team there. If they wanted, any part in staying in this game, that was a crucial save.
Absolutely. Also looks like the Clovers have swapped Diaz-Santillan and Chandler Vaughn. Chandler Vaughn now taking more defensive role, and Diaz-Santillan stepping up to the wing in the midfield.
Man, a lot of changes. I'm trying to keep I'm trying to keep track of all these, Mike.
Yep, as we're seeing some organization getting back here in the first half, and it's certainly keeping Clovers with possession here. This is much more similar to what we're used to seeing. Just have to take care of the ball now. I do still expect to see a couple more subs as we get deeper into this second half, but we'll see how that plays out. Budone, excellent ball finding Roddy Green on the wide side, but out of bounds, just out of his reach. Direct play is looking a little better here. Moyers does well to read that pressure. Sees Lester Hayes, who's excellent target man up there for the Clovers.
Yeah, they've got to communicate better than that. You got a little twisted up and
Yep.
lost the ball easily there when they could have kept it.
And a bit of a tussle on the far side of the field as the ball is up in the air and Chandler Vaughn gets brought down. Clover's free kick. Hargreaves looking to make a quick move here. Diaz-Santillan looking for the one-touch ball. Wins the throw in. We'll say you're already seeing a lot more organization, a lot more calm and collectedness on the ball with Hargreaves stepping back to his natural position.
Yeah, I think so, Mike.
Big ball across by Roddy Green. Looking for Diaz-Santillan. Not a bad idea. Continuing relentless pressure here by the Clovers. Much different than the first half. Moyers does well. Chandler Vaughn. Ball into the box. De Leon looking to break. Excellent defensive work by Alejandro Cruz. Wins it back for the Clovers. Cruz continuing with the good footwork. Plays the ball in. Lundin across. And deflection cleared out by Club de Leon. Excellent work by Lundin looking for Diaz-Santillan. Looking for the cross again. As we do have a moment for stoppage of play here. De Leon player down on the field. Looks to be Carter Burris on that far side. So we do have the training staff stepping out on the field. Club de Leon player down. Fans, do you want to stock up on some Clovers gear? Visit our website at savannahclovers.com/store, your home for all your Clovers fan needs. Fans can cheer on their favorite NISA club all season long by visiting Passage, the official ticketing partner of NISA. Find tickets for NISA matches at tickets.nisasoccer.com. And fans, check out NISA's new streaming platform, NISA Plus. Your home for the latest content, highlights, and live matches. It's all here. All the action, all in one place, only on NISA Plus. As we are back underway, throw in for the Clovers, maintaining possession. Roddy Green. Moyers. Moyers looking for a ball into the box, and Melendez off the line. Cleans that up easily for Club de Leon. And a bit of goalkeeper gamesmanship as he comes to the ground. Ainscough with a good win there.
Good cut inside.
Green trying to slip Lundin running through, but still maintaining a lot of pressure here. Green wins it back. And unfortunately out of bounds, but good work by number 11, Roddy Green. And we will have a stoppage for a substitution for Club de Leon. It's like the injured player, Carter Burris, who had stepped off the field, is now being replaced by number 8, Justin Rodriguez Serna for Club de Leon. It's Ruiz on the ball for Club de Leon, looking for his options. There's Serna getting his first touches of the game early on. Looking back to him in the box as he gets it across. Ball's dummied in.
Ooh.
Ainscough with a great defensive play for the Clovers.
No way to be there. Also, beautiful play from Club de Leon. The forward running onto that, letting it go through behind him, and getting a good look at it.
Right, you are. That was an excellent play by Club de Leon, making themselves dangerous. Serna coming right onto the field and instantly making a difference, getting forward, getting that ball across, and looks like it was Echeverria who played the dummy across. But we ultimately end up here with a free kick for the Clovers.
So again, a couple of close calls early in this half. 11 minutes in, two chances that just could have easily been converted. So Clovers really need to limit those defensive mishaps, and just they've got to convert something here earlier on.
Very true. It is a very tough balance you have to play here. You need to get everyone up, get some offensive opportunities, but you still have to maintain the defense. Otherwise, everything you fight for is all for naught. Excellent link-up play by the Clovers as Lester Hayes is onto the ball.
Oh,
Bit of a mistouch.
that's unfortunate. That build up to that was real pretty.
Great one-touch work with Lundin and Hargreaves in the center, finding Lester Hayes. Big man with very good footwork of his own, just happened to miss a touch there. We'll have a free kick here for a foul that was called on the Clovers for Club de Leon. Melendez is out to take it. Melendez looking long. And Clovers throw. Club de Leon throw here on the near side of the field. Taken by Arenas. Lundin with a touch, gets kicked in the ankle, wins the Clovers a free kick here just on the other side of the half. Moyers again looking for a long crossfield ball. And Hargreaves does well to win the second challenge. Makes its way to DSNTN for an early cross. Well done by Nelson to find Lundin. And looking wide to Roddy Green. Roddy Green meeting some good Club de Leon defense here. As that's Serna with more footwork.
A lot of space there in the middle.
Ortiz looking cross-field, finding Wangu. Wangu with a lot of space to operate.
Yeah, similar in the first half to the third goal. Ortiz just being able to receive a ball, turn, and just acres of space. No one there in the middle able to challenge him. Defenders having to back off. Same thing there.
Yeah, absolutely. If a defender bites in that position and Ortiz gets by him, he's in. Excellent play by Ortiz.
Yeah, Clover's got to find a way to contain that space in the middle so he just doesn't have all that room to run on and create a really good chance.
Clover's looking to break here, but a giveaway. Moyers misses the tackle. De Leon's in. And the attempt is just wide of the goal.
Mike, I don't know how this game is not 4-5, even 6-0. It is.
It could be some mishaps here. Unfortunately, putting the Clovers in tough positions.
Clovers are hanging on by just seemingly a thread right now. They've got to get it sorted in the back.
That was Arenas doing a great job of intercepting that ball, getting into the box, gets to the byline, slots it across. How Echeverria missed that, kind of beyond me, but he might have had a bit of a nudge in his back.
Yeah, the pressure definitely helps, for sure.
Absolutely, and that's...
We'll call it pressure. No nudge,
yes.
No nudge.
I like the pressure. But that was only about an inch away from getting into that goal. Wangu has some space now going at Moyers. Good turn by Roddy Green on the near sideline here. Lundin does well to reset under pressure. Bit of a miss kick by Padone here. That's Echeverria on, and that's going to make it 4-0. Pardon me, that was Christian Aragon Ruiz who had taken the pass and went right at Padone, scoring the fourth goal here for Club de Leon in the 62nd minute.
Yeah, Mike, really not surprised that fourth goal came about. I mean, just with all the changes leading up to it, you just felt like it was coming.
Yeah. The Clovers came out swinging in this second half, had many opportunities, a lot of pressure, a lot of good things happening. Club de Leon adjusted very, very well here after about a really tough 15-minute period and have finally been able to capitalize on the pressure they were having. As we're getting to the 63rd minute, Clovers 0, Club de Leon 4. The Clovers are going to want to come out and try and make something positive at this point. Let's start with getting a ball into the goal. Make some easy plays. Easy possession. Hargreaves. Looking for Roddy Green. Great touch by Green. Looking for Cruz. Cruz having a battle there with
good pressure there by the
Gabriel
Clovers.
Ortiz.
Oh, a little bit of retaliation there from Club de Leon.
And we've got some extracurriculars here. Mason Moyers got caught up and went over the back of one of the De Leon players. Was that a swing, Andres?
I don't think I saw anything as aggressive as a swing, but it was
a bit of a tough angle for us here up here. But the officiating staff doing great to get in the way of it, as he's going to sort out what happened.
Yeah, nothing more than just getting in the face of the other player. Maybe a little bit of shoving, but nothing too egregious. But
yep.
I think the refs do well to try to cool the situation as quick as possible.
Yep, our center official here, Camille Sikora, looks to have gotten everything situated. Excellent refereeing. Number 44, Club de Leon, for the retaliation. That's William Wangu earning himself a yellow card here in the 64th minute. Mason Moyers for the Clovers, number 6, involved in a bit of a kerfuffle there. Not afraid to get a little bit of confrontation. Very good at keeping a cool head, though.
So we got 3 subs here for the Club de Leon.
And we'll have those for you shortly. In hockey, some would refer to that as a line change. Earlier play did result in a free kick for Club de Lyon, as it was a foul on Mason Moyers before the retaliation. Newcomer Matthias Mercado winning that ball in the air, playing it up to Wangu. Looking for his options. Has a take. Right at Padone, but a little bit of slippery fingers. Ultimately, keeping it out of goal. Good job there, but we will have a Club de Lyon corner kick.
Got the wrong kid. Part of our pregame. They said, Jonathan said, if you get there, do it. Really? Said now, if it gets too many, get out there and start taking numbers. Buddy is short, and I forgot, he was on the radio saying, get there, get there, get there. Like he said, get there.
De Lyon in no hurry to take this, as they want to burn as much clock as they can. Just get this game underway. Horan over the ball for service. Clovers do well to get it out, but only as far as Echeverria. Pardon me, that was Sarah. But ball floated back up in the box, and Lundin does well to clear it. Warriors does well to intercept. Lundin under pressure finds Cruz. Cruz with a tough ball, intercepted, but it will go out for a Clovers throw. Lester Hayes looking, he's got Roddy Green in the box. And good defensive play by Gabriel Ortiz coming across, and ultimately Melendez is able to clean it up.
Yeah, good play by the defender there. Some shouts for a foul from some of the fans, and
Yeah, not much going there.
Not much in it.
Yeah, Roddy Green doing the best he can to get on the end of that. Well, that was a good quick throw by Lester Hayes looking for him. Melendez. And Melendez picks it up. And once again, take his time getting rid of the ball. Rolls it out wide to Ortiz. Clover's now applying some high pressure. Good win by Moyers. And Cruz going at Ortiz, and that will earn Ortiz a free kick. Bit of a clip on the heels there by Cruz, as it was seen by the center official. Those earlier substitutes for Club de Lyon. Number 35 stepping on the field, Matthias Mercado. Number 3, Santiago Bucalini. And number 26, Johan Garcia. As play is once again stopped, we will have a Clover substitute. Stepping onto the field, number 21, Jed McLeod. He'll be taking the place of Alfredo Diaz-Santillan.
Yeah, really seen a shift in this game since the first 15 minutes. It's really, the decompressing feeling, getting that fourth goal against you. It's really changed the, feeling of this game.
Yeah, it really does. It's always tough when you go down 4 goals, especially. Crowd's not so much into it as more. It's tough to get behind the team. The team's tired. They're trying to play as hard as they can through it and just get something back. This Club de Lyon is mounting another attack, and Echeverria is trying to have a long shot there, and bit of a Bit of a scuff on that, and it's out of bounds for a goal kick.
A bit of a half-hearted effort there. Didn't know if he
His
was
his
quite
eyes
fully
got big.
committed. Yeah, not sure if he was quite fully committed to that effort.
Tell you what, Grayson Padone has a boot. He can really get that ball up the field. Echeverria hitting that ball a little harder than his last shot, goes out of bounds for a Clover's throw.
But a near almost 4-on-2 advantage there for Club de Lyon on the attack. You know, they've seen quick counters like that where they just have numbers.
Yeah, good eyes. That could have been very dangerous again for Club de Lyon getting forward. Roddy Green stepping back as a momentary center back. Has some numbers up, looking long. Ball does get through off Cruz, but cleaned up by Club de Lyon. Arena switching fields. McLeod applying pressure, throw in for Club de Lyon. Green sees Ainscough, tough ball. And Moyer's getting back to do defensive duties here. Finds Lundin. Lundin takes a knock and will have a free kick as a result. Center official waiting to see if anything would develop for an advantage, but does well to call it back for a free kick for the Clovers. This could be a good opportunity for them. Hargreaves over the ball. Club de Lyon setting their line right on the 18. We'll have some targets. Ball's up. Still rattling around the box. And Nelson looking at a flick into the box as it's cleared out by De Leon, only as far as Moyers at half. Green. Green looking early. Looking for McLeod streaking across the box and off the shoulder, goal kick.
Yeah, it's about what you can expect getting late into this game so far down. I mean, you've seen a lot of quicker, earlier balls trying to get it into the box.
Yep. Dump it in. Bit of a spray and pray. See what you can get.
Yeah,
see if you can get on the end of it. You got two good target men up there when you get Lester Hayes and Roddy Green getting into the box. As De Leon's taking their time. De Leon's still on the ball. Arenas looking for options. Good defense by McLeod there in the middle. Wins it back for the Clovers, finding Moyers. This is looking better for the Clovers. Moyers. Green with a man on his back, looking wide.
Yeah, good find there.
Tough ball. McLeod does well to bring it down. Looking for Hayes as a target.
Just not on the same page.
Yep, Lundin drifted out wide. Yeah, as you see him moving all around the field. Hayes thought he was going to make the move up the line, but unfortunately, ball went, player did not. Hargreaves to Green. And Bucalini on the far side is just going to see that out of bounds. Clover's throw deep in territory of Club de Leon. Hargreaves looking for an early cross. Headed away only as far as Wangu. And Lundin does well to intercept again. Early ball by McLeod. Off of Hayes' head. And just wide of the goal.
Yeah, well, what they've been trying to do just pretty consistently the last 15, 20 minutes. You find that target man up, hope he can get good contact. And that, not a bad look.
No, not at all. Looks like we will have our 75th minute water break here. Did get overcast with clouds, but the humidity is still something to be had here in Savannah.
Yeah, looks like we got some rain falling as well.
Yep, just is starting to come down just a little bit. All right, Andres, last 15 minutes of the game. What would you like to see?
4-0 down. It's at this point, just, try to work on, on your game. Try to work on keep control. And, it's a big ask to try to come back from it at this point and just, long ball after long ball. But, I honestly would like to see the Clovers just try to, control the game as much as they can, see it out. And, stop any more of those defensive mishaps for, easy turnovers or easy possessions for the other team to just, convert easily.
Yep, I agree. That's a very good point. Let's see if they can hold a little possession here, do some good, simple things with the ball, find each other. And biggest thing is you don't want to do for the Clovers is not let each other down. You want to still maintain as high as intensity as you can. We know the lads are tired out there. It's been a very tough game all over the field. Club de Lyon has a lot of subs, has used a lot of subs, so they're getting fresh legs in. So Clovers can certainly stay together as a unit and get something positive here in the last 15. Club de Lyon, again, in no hurry as they want to burn out some more clock. And we will get started with a goal kick for Melendez here. Goal kick is up. Tell you what, William Wangu for Club de Lyon is very good at bringing the ball down. He's been their target man all game, has really made things difficult for the Clovers defenders. As Nelson earns a free kick for the Clovers. Bit of a deflection there. Turnover for Clovers as De Leon is looking to attack, but Ainscough does well to intercept. Chandler Vaughn looking for an option. He had Lundin on that near side, but a deflection out of bounds. Throw in for the Clovers. Hargreaves finding Moyers. Moyers with a great long ball switching fields. Finds McLeod. Ultimately to Lundin.
Yeah, great switch of play. That was just perfect.
Yeah, Moyers is very good at hitting that cross-field ball. He's usually in the middle of the park. He doesn't do it often, but he's been playing more defensively here. Nelson with space.
Yeah, see, better patient build-up here by the Clovers.
Unfortunately, resulting in a turnover, and De Leon's looking to pounce once again. Tell you what, Alejandro Cruz has a jump in his step here as he's all over the field. And we will have a stoppage of play here in the 80th minute. It looks like there was another sighting of lightning, folks. And that will set the clock for a stoppage of play for 30 minutes. So we will be sure to let you know once we're back underway here. But for the time being, we'll have to step away from the game.